You just got a bonus, or maybe some money landed in your lap from a relative or an estate. It feels great, and then comes the part nobody prepares you for. What do you actually do with it? I'm Ron Siegel, certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. Here's a number that surprised me. In 2024, the average work bonus was about 2.8% of a person's yearly salary. That's real money. And whether your windfall is a few $1,000s or a lot more, the thrill is the same. There's nothing wrong with having a little fun with some of it, but a windfall is a rare chance to do something that changes your finance for years, not just for a weekend. So let me ask you this. What does this mean for you? Most people treat a windfall like it is burning a hole in their pocket. They spend it fast. 30 days later, the money is gone, and they cannot tell you where it went. I want you to slow down and run it through a simple filter I use with every family I meet on Zoom. 3 questions: safety, liquidity, return. Safety asks, does this protect my family if something goes wrong? Liquidity asks, can I get to this money when I need it? Return asks, is this money working for me instead of sitting there? Strategy beats rate always, and a windfall is where that idea really shows up. Let me walk you through the smart moves in order. First, high interest debt. The average credit card right now is around 20%, maybe 22%. Think about that. If you carry a balance, paying it down is like earning a guaranteed 20% return with zero risk. There is no investment on earth that beats that safety. So if you're carrying credit card debt, that's usually the first place a windfall should go. Second, your emergency fund. If you don't have one, now is the time to start. If you do have one, take a look at it. Life got more expensive over the last few years, and a fund that felt comfortable in 2021 might be thin today. This is the safety and liquidity part of the filter working together. Third, your future. Review what you are putting into your retirement accounts. A windfall can let you bump up your contributions without touching your monthly budget. And if you have kids, college may be on the horizon. Setting aside part of a windfall now is a lot easier than scrambling for it later. Now, here's where I want to challenge some common thinking. A lot of people hear the word windfall and immediately think, I'll use this to pay down my mortgage. It feels responsible. But pause on that. When you throw extra money at your mortgage, that money is gone. It is locked in the walls of your house. You cannot spend it. You cannot invest it. You cannot get it back without borrowing or selling. You traded liquidity for a feeling, and in most cases, the mortgage is the cheapest money you'll ever have. Your credit cards are not. This is why I care more about your household blended interest rate than any single loan. Your blended rate is what all your debts cost you when you look at them together. A windfall aimed at your 20% credit card lowers that blended rate far more than the same dollars aimed at a low mortgage. Same money, very different result. Let me give you an example. Picture a family in California with a mortgage around $650,000. Home values here run about double the national average, so that's a normal number for a lot of folks listening. Say they get a $15,000 windfall. One path is to send it all to the mortgage. It barely moves the payment, and now that cash is trapped. The other path is to wipe out an $8,000 credit card balance at 20%. Top up the emergency fund and the rest to a retirement account. Same $15,000, but now the family has less risk, more liquidity, and money that is actually working. That is where strategy beats rate always. And yes, if one of your goals is a home, a windfall can be the start of a down payment. Or maybe your goal is a big trip you've been dreaming about. That's fine too. The point is not to never have fun. The point is to decide on a purpose instead of by accident. So here's what I want you to do. Before you spend $1 of that bonus, get a clear picture of where you stand. I offer a simple tool that helps you map your budget, keep your debts, and your best step. You can find it at rsrlinks.com/keysteps. That's rsrlinks.com/keysteps. Start there and let the windfall do 3 jobs at once instead of just one. I'm Ron Siegel, your certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. Thanks for listening to the Your Credit Matters segment, brought to you by rsrlinks.com/debt-free, rsrlinks.com/debt-free.